Yeah. Hello. I'm from Kenner, Louisiana. It's just outside of New Orleans. It's a very small town. And my family is the Batiste family of New Orleans. We are very musically inclined. My dad plays. He had 7 brothers. They played. They had a band together. I had like 30 cousins. They still all play. I play. And you know, New Orleans is one of those cities where at the turn of the century there was all of this culture. It was a port city. So you had all of this culture coming into one place at the same time. And then you had the birth of capitalism at the same time. And what happened is this confluence of events and cultures and people created jazz. And jazz is still very alive and well in New Orleans. And it was around, I guess, 9 years old, I started picking up the drums and figuring out that music is a great way of communicating. So what ended up happening is, you know, I played the drums in my family's band, and then we did stuff like, kind of like, actually, I could ask you to help me out. Hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
What's happening, Brett? How you doing? Stand up for a second. So like, I would be on stage, right? My dad would be playing the bass, he'd be standing over me. But I was shorter than you, sorry. So then he'd be standing, he'd be like, go, play. Now use your hands, Brett. Come on. Stomp your feet. Go, go, go. Now you see the people?
Yeah.
Turn around. Do it again. Thank you. So, for several years, I did that. And then when I was 12, I picked up the piano. And the piano kind of changed that because it was something that you had to really study the chords and learn how to read and do all of these different things. With a drum, you can just pick it up and kind of do like, let's go with it. So after I learned the piano, I was getting into all these different kinds of music and studying the history, and that's when I really figured out, wow, New Orleans is a wellspring of culture that I can just take from and steal from and do things with. And then I moved to New York. And I went to Juilliard as a 17-year-old. I studied there, and I met the guys in my band. We called it Stay Human. And what we do is social music. And with social music, we take all of these different sounds, and we root it in the sound of jazz, but we take from all of these different things that come from around the world, being in New York, another global city, and we try to make it interactive and multi-generational. Now, we've traveled all around the world now, and I want to show you a video of what we do when we get there.
wonder all the time why people don't appreciate the arts more. And I wonder why in our generation there's a lack of understanding of the power that the arts has to change the world.
So when we get there, that's kind of what happens, but there's a lot more to it than that. What I like to call the love riot is what you saw on that video. We go into communities in unconventional locations, rooftops. We played on ski slopes. We played in the desert. Played in moving cars and vehicles, the subways, trains. And we bring music to people where they are in the community. So one of the things that I really want to start in the future is to take this love riot concept and to go into a community, go into a school, go into any place where people might not get the opportunity to buy a ticket to a concert or check out what's going on and come together with different generations in this same place. So you get people that are old, that like jazz, get young people who might not ever heard of jazz, get people who like rock and roll music, get people who are into fashion, get people who are in technology, and bring them together and experience that energy that you saw. And what I think that'll do is make people come together and collaborate in a very interesting way. So the music is kind of a catapult. It's a catalyst for people to bridge that gap. Music being that universal language that communicates, I hope that you heard what I was just saying, and I'm going to play one out for y'all. Thank you for listening to me.